everyone. So, we've been working on writing our own how-to books. So, today I thought we could read another how-to book to get an idea about what ours are going to look like and the kind of words we might want to choose um, to write our how-to books. Because today we're going to start writing our draft of our how-to books using the planning that we've already done. So, this book is called How to Build a Guitar. Okay. Table of contents. Introduction. Step 1, design and planning. Step 2, tracing and cutting. Step 3, bending. Step 4, gluing. Step 5, preparing the body. Step 6, attaching the neck. Step 7, staining and buffing. And conclusion. So this how-to book has a table of contents just like the other how-to books we've read. They list all of the steps and they gave some names to their steps so that the reader knows what to expect for each step. They also have an introduction and a conclusion. So, introduction. A guitar can be made by a machine. A guitar can also be made by hand. When Stephen makes a guitar, he needs to follow certain steps. So this introduction set the reader up to know what to expect for the rest of the book. And we know what we're going to be learning about today. Step 1, design and planning. He needs to choose the size and look of the guitar. Then he plans his design on paper. So for step 1, they gave a name to the step so that we know what it's going to be about. And they showed us a picture of what the step looks like. Step 2, tracing and cutting. Next, he traces the design onto wood. Then he cuts the wood. They gave another name for the step, and this time they gave us kind of a close-up picture of the step, of the strategy he's using, the technique to cut the wood. So that might be helpful for your readers if there's a step in your how-to book that you think you might need a close-up to understand what's happening a little bit better. Step 3, bending. Stephen bends the wood for the body of the guitar. He uses steam to help bend the wood. And here's the machine that it looks like is bending the wood. Can you see? It looks like it was a straight piece of wood, a board of wood first, and now it's bending. Step 4, gluing. Next, he glues the body together. And there's his big bottle of glue. He's gluing it onto this bottom part. Wow. I never knew that how to make a guitar. I've never even thought about it before. This is pretty interesting. Step 5, preparing the body. Preparing means getting something ready. He sands the wood to make it smooth. So he's sanding the wood. That's that little piece of some sort of material that he's using on the guitar is helping to make it smooth. It's called sanding because he sands the wood. Step 6, attaching the neck. Next, he glues the neck to the body. He uses clamps to hold the neck in place while the glue dries. And there's another close-up picture to show you the clamps that he's using to hold the neck in place. The neck, you can see the picture helps you figure out what the neck is a little bit because we haven't seen this part of the guitar yet. It's this long part right here. So sometimes that's kind of helpful if you have a word in your how-to book that a reader might not quite know what it means, then your picture can help show the reader what it means, right? Like a clue. We use those kinds of clues all the time when we're reading. Okay, step 7, staining and buffing. Then Stephen stains the wood. Stain changes the color of the wood and makes it beautiful. When the wood is dry, he buffs it to a shine. So we can see what's happening here. It looks like it's making the guitar really shiny. So that must be what buffing is, right? It said that he buffs it to make it shine. That's what he's doing in that picture. And they explained to us, they used the word stain. He stains the wood. They explained to us what stain does, which is very helpful for the reader. You might choose to do that in your how-to book, to explain what a word means, if it might be new for the reader. Now we have our conclusion because we've done all of our steps. Building a guitar takes time and effort. Once Stephen has made one guitar, he wants to make another. That's a great conclusion. That makes the reader really excited. It makes it seem like it must have been really fun to make a guitar if he wants to make another one already, right? That makes me, as the reader, want to make my own guitar, which would be really cool, even though I don't have the right tools to make it. And it would probably take a lot of practice, and I would probably need a lot of help. But I'm still really excited to maybe learn more about making guitars after reading this book. So that's what we're going to want to do for our reading. Today, I have one more video for you where we are going to write a draft for our introduction. And tomorrow, we'll keep writing our draft and we'll be writing the steps. So I'll see you in my next video.